All right, YouTube. I'm back. I'm gonna shorten this. I'm gonna dumb it down because I'm getting some questions in the Discord. I'm getting some questions on YouTube. It is very simple what I'm suggesting. So with Mullen Automotive, okay. So Mullen right now is purported to be 800% cost to borrow. So two things on that. One, that's broker dependent. Your own broker charges you what they want because they're the ones doing the lending. They locate the shares from their own people. Those people have to have margin accounts. They have to own Mullen. They have to have share lending on, or they're in margin. They're using margin. It's the second you use even $1 of margin, everything in your account now becomes lendable because you're borrowing from the broker. So they use your equity as the insurance against the money you're borrowing, and they can lend those shares to anyone who wants to short. Okay? So since it's whatever your broker wants to charge you, my broker is 229. Okay? My broker is 229. That means 229.7 that the daily rate, okay, just divide by 365. That's how interest works. Your credit card is 19.9. You divide that by 365, that's your daily compounded interest. So 229.70, and that could update in the morning, but as of the close today, that's what it was. So the day rate is 62.629 per day. So less than 1% per day, because it would have to be, the borrow rate would have to be 365. Okay. So in a 7-day week, because weekends count, I would have to pay $4, 4.4% if I want to short it. I don't want to short it. That's not what I'm here to say. I'm here to talk about share lending. Okay. No other YouTuber is going to say this, and you're going to have people say, "Oh, shill, blah blah blah." Look, this is not squeezing at 510 million. I've discussed this in my last video. The video is like 15, 18, 20 minutes long. It's 500 million shares of free float, and outstanding is 1.66 billion. So they can do share conversions, equity offering, all sorts of crap. You're not squeezing this. This is massive. 1.66 billion shares, free float, 510 million shares. Okay, AMC Squo's at 100 million, GameStop 30 million, Redbox and TBLT 6 million. Okay, this is not squeezing, but you can make money here on the dumpster fire company by buying the stock for the pennies that it is, and then borrowing your shares out. If it is tomorrow, if that updates and it's 800%, okay, 800%. So cost to borrow equals annual percentage. Annual equals 365. Cost to borrow 800. Divide 365 is 2.2 per day. 800 divided 365. Rounded, okay? 2.19, whatever. 2.19. Rounded. I just said 2.2. Okay? Share land for 1 week. So we do times 7. 15.34%. Okay? 15.34%. You'll get a 15% return on this in 1 week. If the stock goes up, you can sell at any time. So if a magical squeeze happens, you can sell. See, other people might try to do a covered call here. That's no bueno. You don't want to do that. Because if it goes down, sure, you've protected your downside, but you're still stuck in that call. You got to close the call out, and then you can sell. You got to sell your shares at a loss. With the share lending, since it's hard to borrow, and you know it's hard to borrow because the cost is high, with the share lending, you can sell at any time. So if it starts to really dip, you can get the hell out, and you can. If it stays above 15% for the whole week, you made money. Now you just made money. If the stock traded completely sideways, guys, if it didn't move a penny, if Mullen was 3215 every day for the next week, you would make 15.34%. Everybody else would just be holding shares, and you would have an extra 15.3%. You put in $1,000, you'd get an extra $153.40. You put in 10 grand, you get an extra $1,534. That's a lot of money. Okay? This is a lot of percent to make for loaning your shares to your own broker. If you do this for a week, for a month, okay? So times 4, you're looking at 61.37%. I'll be nice and accurate. 61.37%. Redbox and TBLT, they started around this rate, and then it gradually went up to 600, 800, and then like 1,050 was what I saw on Redbox. It was insane. People were making a lot of money on loaning their shares. That was dumb on those plays because their floats were so small and they were primed to squeeze. But the CEOs of both companies stopped that with dilution. Here, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant almost, okay? Because the float is so big, and they're going to do an RS in March most likely. Let it play out for a month, okay? You buy your shares, you make a 62% return. Anyone on planet Earth would be excited or happy or thrilled to get 61% in a month on their investment. I bought some shares in the after hour. I'll buy some more tomorrow. Might as well. That's like a good deal. Company's trash. Don't trust the CEO. Don't trust the company. Right? I went over that in the other video. You can go to thinviz.com and see how bad it is. Okay, they're really terrible. Their financial situation. But look, you get a 62% return, 61.37. Okay, $613.70 profit in a month on a grand. On a grand, 613 bucks profit in 30 days, right? You have to count weekends and holidays. Interest doesn't take a break. 10 grand, right? I didn't even put that. 10K equals 6,137 bucks profit in a month. That's insane, guys. That's very, very good return. Best of all, you can still sell those shares whenever you want. So if the stock actually does go up, you can sell the shares and make even more profit. Everybody else, every jabroni who just knows how to buy a stock, pray that it goes up, and sell it. They're one-dimensional traders. They're not going to do this. They're not going to make money like this. No one's going to tell them to make money. They're just going to tell them to buy shares and hold because they don't even want to risk the name calling that could get thrown their way. The fact this is not going to be like some parabolic squeeze. Sure, you could squeeze some of the shorts. There's a lot of shorts on it who could get squoze, but it's not going to be like some insane parabolic. But it doesn't even matter. Even if it is, you're making all this free money off the interest for free. Who cares? If they don't want to do it, don't let them do it. I'm not giving up free money that's sitting there for me to take. Okay? And even if the borrow rate is this, okay, even if it's that, for every $1,000, you're getting 229. 229.7 divide 365 times 30 days in a month. You're getting 18.88%. Okay, so $1,000 bucks, you're getting 188 bucks. 189 bucks, right? 10 grand, like 1,900 bucks almost, right? For 30 days. To buy something that you probably think is potentially a squeeze anyways. I don't, but you might have different opinion there. Call your broker though. Don't ask randos on the internet. Don't ask them. Call your broker and say, hey, can I turn on my share lending? Can you pay me to borrow these shares? And they will take those shares and lend them to shorts. Okay? And as long as the FOMO is hitting because of that high CTB, you're like stacking money on top of money because the stock will go up, plus you'll be getting paid. If you like strategies like this, chess level plays that isn't just your basic tic-tac-toe friggin' checkers, join my Discord. Follow my channel. Subscribe. Like. Okay? Join the Discord. It's private. It's paid Discord. $20, you'll make it back in one play. Here, you'll make it back in one day. Because you're going to lend your shares and make some money. Cheers, guys.